Man, that was quick. Look at how everyone behaved
We're
immediately.
ready, Madam Chairman.
Don't push it.
Don't push your luck.
Why Carlin got it.
All right.
365 pounders.
It is 6 o'clock, and I will call the Wednesday, January 8th, Public Health and Safety Committee meeting to order. If we could all rise for the pledge, please.
Better do that again, huh?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jackie, would you call the roll?
Inman,
Here.
Lathrop,
Here.
Lemcool,
Here.
Rennie,
Here.
Thomas,
Yep.
Wheelock,
Yes, ma'am.
Chairman Maxbauer.
Here. Next on the agenda is the approval of our December 4th, 2013 minutes. I would entertain a motion. Commissioner Rennie.
So move.
Is there support?
Support.
Supported by Commissioner Lemcool. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. This is our first opportunity for public comment. Jackie, if you would read the rules, please.
Any person shall be permitted to address a meeting of the Board of Commissioners which is required to be open to the public under the provision of the Michigan Open Meetings Act. Public comment shall be carried out in accordance with the following board rules and procedures. Any person wishing to address the board shall state his or her name and address. No person shall be allowed to speak more than once on the same matter, excluding time needed to answer commissioners' questions, if any. The chairperson shall control the amount of time each person shall be allowed to speak, which shall not exceed 3 minutes. The chairperson may, at his or her discretion, extend the amount of time any person is allowed to speak. Public comment will be solicited during the 2 public comment periods noted in Rule 5.4, Order of Business. However, public comment will generally be received at any time during the meeting regarding a specific topic currently under discussion by the board. Members of the public wishing to comment should raise their hand or pass a note to the clerk in order to be recognized and shall not address the board until called upon by the chairperson.
All right. At this time, is there any member of the public that wishes to speak? Seeing none. Next on our agenda is approval of the agenda. I do have one addition. It is regarding our board and committee term appointments. It is a correction, and I will put that under new business. With that,
I think we have one other as far as the change of times. Do we have to put that on the agenda?
no, I checked with council and we do not. I'm just going to talk about that under special orders of business.
Okay.
Okay, so I would entertain a motion to
Approve the agenda
approve the
as
agendas.
amended.
Thank you, Commissioner
Second.
Lathrop. Motion by Dr. Lathrop, supported by Commissioner Inman. Discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. Okay, next on our agenda is the consent calendar. Jackie?
The purpose of the consent calendar is to expedite business by grouping non-controversial items together to be dealt with by one commission motion without discussion. Any member of the commission, staff, or the public may ask that any item on the consent calendar be removed and placed elsewhere on the agenda for full discussion. Such requests will be automatically respected. If any item is not removed from the consent calendar, the action noted, receive and file, or approval, is approved by a single committee action adopting a consent calendar. A, receive and file. 1. Community Corrections Reports for November. 2. Commission on Aging Report for January 8th of 2014. 3. Veteran Services Monthly Activity through November of 2013. B. Approval, Commission on AJA BASA funding.
All right, at this time, would any member of the public like to pull any item from the consent calendar? Commissioners or staff?
Madam Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve the consent calendar as presented.
Is there support? Supported by Dr. Lathrop. Discussion. All those in favor say...
Roll call.
I'm sorry, roll call, thank you.
Commissioner Lathrop,
Yes.
Lemcool,
Yes.
Rennie,
Yeah.
Thomas,
Yep.
Wheelock,
Yes, ma'am.
Inman,
Yes.
Chairman Maxbauer.
Yes. Under special orders of business, we do have a procedural motion that I understand Commissioner Inman is going to make regarding times.
In light of the discussion with Commissioner Wheelock, I believe he is correct that the action taken at our just previous meeting, our budget meeting regarding times of our budget meeting and the committee meetings and our board meetings, those changes do require a motion to reconsider the previous board action in setting dates and times for the meetings for the year. So with that in mind, if it would be, I believe it's appropriate, any member, because we all voted on it, I would make a motion that, we need a motion to reconsider on the floor those times and dates that we had approved at our organizational meeting. So I would make a motion to put on the floor a motion to reconsider the times, or the dates and times of our committee and board meetings.
Is there support?
Support.
Supported by Commissioner Lemkool. Discussion. Commissioner Wheelock.
At our organizational meeting, I specifically made the motion to have the budget meetings be 4 to 6 and committee meetings to remain at 7 o'clock. I was very surprised when I received the agenda for this evening and the Public Health and Safety meeting had been moved to 6 o'clock. I believe we've been consistent in holding our regular meetings at 7 o'clock, and that's the way we published them, that's the way we passed them at the organizational meeting, and I don't believe, we can just arbitrarily choose to change those till 6 o'clock. I know for a fact that in the 2 townships that I do attend, they move their meetings to 6 o'clock and their audience participation is cut in half.
That's why they do it.
Well, I don't care why they do it. My point is, the average citizens cannot get to meetings at 6 o'clock in the evening. The committee meetings should remain, if we're trying to be transparent, we should be consistent and have those committee meetings at 7 o'clock.
I agree.
And, if the 2-hour budget meeting is appropriate, which I think it is, I believe we should return back to the times that were set at the organizational meeting. That'd be budget meetings from 4 to 6 and committee meetings beginning at 7 o'clock.
Is that a motion?
Well, we got a motion on
Well,
the
you
floor
know-
right now. We got to pass
We have a
that
motion
first.
on the floor to reconsider. Commissioner Lemkool.
Yeah, Sonny, I remember you doing that, but the reason why we looked at changing this is because of the security that was pointed out, that if we stay till 6 o'clock security, then it's another 3-hour charge is that we have to be charged for. We cannot leave the building unlocked without security down there, and in order to have ability for the general public to come in at any time, we have to keep the building open. So that was the reason for us to change the meetings, particularly for Friday's meeting. That was very important that we do that. So and I'm going to support this.
All right. Roll call, please, Jackie.
This is just a motion to
Motion to
reconsider.
reconsider
All right, that's it. We haven't done anything yet.
our
changing
meeting
it.
times.
Right.
Yes.
Commissioner Lemkool?
Yes.
Rennie?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yep.
Wheelock?
No.
Inman?
Yes.
Lathrop?
Yes.
Chairman Max Power?
Yes. All right.
Madam Chairman, I'll make a motion I'll make a motion that the budget meetings on Wednesday be held from 3 to 5 p.m., and then the committee meetings be changed to 6 p.m., and the Board of Commissioners meeting at the end of the month be changed to 6 p.m., let's just say, from January, February, and March, and I'll just make that motion, and if we need to change it, if we finish up beforehand, we can change that motion.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there support? Supported by Commissioner Lemkool. Discussion. Commissioner Wheelock.
Well, I again think it's inconsistent to make part of your committee meeting, or part of your meetings to be at 6 o'clock, part of them at 7. If you're going to change the committee meetings, make all of them at 6 o'clock, not this
They are.
January, February, March
Oh,
thing.
okay.
I don't agree with it, and I will not support the motion. I believe that the public cannot get here at 6 o'clock. I firmly believe that we should leave it the way it was made.
Dr. Lathrop and then Commissioner Rennie.
Well, I agree with Sonny, but I have the codicil that this change is only going to happen for a few weeks, and then we can go back to the more traditional meeting.
Well, we've had this extensive discussion whether we could get this budget issue taken care of in 3 months or whether it was going to take 6 months. So my question is, are we talking about 12 meetings or are we talking about 24 meetings? And then does it also apply to the Friday meetings, Larry? You mentioned
Yes.
the Wednesday meetings, you didn't mention the Friday meetings.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping,
I need to clarify that motion. That is, The motion was the budget meetings, which were on Wednesday and Friday from 3 to 5, and our committee meetings during that period of time, January through March.
Would be at
March Would be
6.
at 6 PM.
Commissioner Rennie?
I would support Sonny's viewpoint on that. I think we should keep our committee meetings consistent, time-wise, for the public's benefit.
All right. Anyone else wishing to discuss? Jackie, we'll need Dr. Lathrop, I'm
Well,
sorry.
Plus also, Dick wanted that time, and I really respect what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
just kidding.
This last motion we had, I made the wrong vote.
Well, we're going to take the reconsider vote, or we already
Yeah,
took the
no.
reconsider vote, now we vote to change it
Yeah,
if we do.
yeah.
Okay, roll call, Jackie.
I just wanted to clarify one thing because it keeps going back and forth.
All right.
When you say the committee meetings, you mean both committee and the full board meeting,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify.
And this was to change it to 6 o'clock.
Correct.
The motion on the floor will change the budget meetings
The
from
budget
3
will
to
be from
5.
3 to 5.
And the committees from 5 to 6.
And the committee meetings will be at 6.
Whenever.
And along with the board
Six.
meetings.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Commissioner Rennie?
No.
Thomas?
No.
Wheelock?
No.
Inman?
Yes.
Lathrop?
Yes?
Lemkool?
Yes.
Chairman Max Bauer?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-3.
Wow.
So can we have,
I did it for you,
can we have
Dick.
the schedule now? Just what is it now that we passed?
Our schedule is what we passed at our first budget meeting, which is committee meetings are Wednesdays and Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. Our
But the budget meeting.
Our
was-
budget meetings, I'm sorry, our budget meetings are 3 to 5 p.m. on
Every Wednesday.
Wednesdays and Fridays. Our committee and full board meetings are Wednesdays at 6 instead of 7 for the months of January, February, and March.
I don't think that was a motion, was it?
Yes, it was.
Sort of.
It was the motion.
That was the motion on the floor.
Anyway.
Oh, it sucks.
Want to change your vote?
No, I'm not changing my vote.
Okay. We have no items removed from the consent calendar. Department and other action items, nothing is on the agenda. Unfinished business, nothing there. New business, boards and committees. We do have an item correction. On November 27th, and I will read this for the public's benefit, on November 27th, 2013, the attached resolution was approved. That resolution was to reappoint Mary Maroy to a 3-year term with the Department of Human Services. And this is really just, the reappointment was incorrectly identified as a calendar year, January through December, when in fact the board's terms run concurrent with their fiscal year, which is November 1st through October 31st. So we are in effect just going to be changing the dates that her term begins and ends.
I will make that motion.
Support.
All right, supported by, motion by Commissioner Lemkool, supported by Commissioner Wheelock. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. That correction has been made. This is our second opportunity for public comment. Seeing none. Notices and announcements. Hearing none. We do have 2 closed sessions on our agenda this evening, and I would entertain motions.
Make a motion, go into closed session?
You have to read,
Pardon?
you have to read what it's for.
Oh, for Carlson versus Fewens et al., and for Alper versus GTC.
Is there support?
That is to discuss.
I
Is
need
Do
to
we-
clarify that. Is it Carlson versus who?
Carlson, it says Fewens et al. on our
et al.
It can
agenda.
be, that's fine. It is an et al. case. There's many
Okay.
different defendants.
Making that all.
The appeal recites former Sheriff Fewens, Grand Traverse County, the regional response team, and
Et cetera,
all
et
of it
cetera.
back in, even though they were kicked out of.
Just so we
the
clarify
first
that motion.
Yeah,
All right.
and you're talking, you're going into closed session to talk about possible settlement,
Pending litigation.
pending litigation and settlement discussions.
Okay.
All right,
Chris, two things. Are we expecting to have results coming out of this, or a recommendation coming out of this closed session?
No board
think so.
actions will be
No
necessary.
action
I
taken?
don't think so.
And do we need to handle these two closed sessions separately?
No, you can do it in one.
Yes, we,
All right. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was my point. We want to make sure that we,
Oh, so should we-
we have to go into one closed session, we'll have to come out of that closed session, and then go back into closed session for the second.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think you can just make one motion as long as you make sure in that motion you have both topics.
Yeah,
And
and you
then
can
the
do,
board can invite who
And
we
we-
want in those meetings.
we have attorneys that are waving their hands and saying that let's not do that. And you know, it's not going to kill us to, just go into one closed session at a time.
How many municipal attorneys does it take to?
Yeah, really. Let's not put 3 attorneys in a room.
That's just like going to court.
it depends
All
on who
right,
you
let's,
invite to attend.
So
Yeah,
the
you
first
just
closed
invite
session-
them
It
to
depends on
attend.
who you invite to attend.
So,
I'm sure
go
they
ahead.
don't want to hear each other's cases.
No, I'm sure not.
Go ahead, let's do it separately.
All
All
right.
right.
So have we made the appropriate motion then?
No, you'll need to
With,
rephrase the motion to just go into closed session for Carlson versus Fewens, et cetera.
And then we'll come back and do the
Then we'll come back and make a motion to go in regarding Alpers,
I amend my
okay?
motion to that.
All right. Dr. Lathrop has amended his motion to go into closed session for Carlson versus Fewens et al. Who supported? I've lost my memory. Commissioner Wheelock supports. Roll call, please, Jackie.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yep.
Wheelock?
Yes, ma'am.
Inman?
Yes.
Lathrop?
Yes.
Lemkool?
Yes.
Rennie?
Yes.
Chairman Maxbauer?
Yes. All right.
I heard that it was so cold downstate yesterday, all the lawyers had their hands in their own pockets.
take a nice executive.
A motion to come
Madam
out of closed
Chairman.
session.
Yes, sir.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Lemkool, support by Commissioner Thomas to come out of closed session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same.
Madam
Motion
Chairman,
carries.
make a motion that we adjourn.
Commissioner Inman has made a motion,
Now, why would we want to do that?
supported by Commissioner Wheelock. All those in favor say aye. Aye. We're done.
Hey, Chris? Got a present for you.